Hi YouTube, Tim Eckert here. In this video, we're dealing with SAT math problems where we have to find the value of the vertex. The function for the quadratic is written in vertex form, and it's actually pretty easy. So let's dive into it. Let's look at problem number 1. It says the function f of x is defined by f of x equals 4 times 1/3 minus x, that entire quantity squared plus 6/5. What is the value of f of 1/3? Okay? So what we can do here is our x value is going to be 1/3. So we're going to say f of 1/3. Well, that's going to equal 4 times 1/3 minus the x value, which is 1/3, squared plus 6/5. Let me fix that. 6 plus 6/5. Now here's the thing. 1/3 minus 1/3, and if you notice this type of problem and you see it, the x value is the same as this number, you're going to get 0 in here, inside here. So, long story short, we're going to get this equal to 4 times 0 squared. Now I'm going to go through the steps here, but once you get used to these, you're going to answer these a lot quicker. So 0 squared is just 0, so this becomes 4 times 0 plus 6/5. Okay, and then 4 times 0 is 0. Let's make a better 0. That's kind of a lopsided 0 there. Is 0, there we go, plus 6/5. So what is my solution here? Well, 0 plus 6/5 is just 6/5. So they might have it as 6/5 as an answer, or you might have 1.2 or 1.20 or so on. So you could put, if it's an open-ended type question, you could put 6/5 in, 6/5, or you could put 1.2, and I think it's 4 zeros after the decimal point until you fill the zeros. But long story short, all you do is, if this x value is the same as this whole thing here becomes 0, and your answer is this number here. All right, let's try some more, and hopefully you'll catch on to this. All right. All right, so problem 2, the function f of x is defined by f of x equals -2 times 4/3 minus x, the quantity 4/3 minus x squared, minus 7/8. What is the value of f of 4/3? All right, so f of 4/3, well, that's going to equal -2 times 4/3 minus 4/3. And that's squared, and then we're subtracting 7/8. But again, we're taking 4/3 away from itself, so you're getting -2 times 0 squared minus 7/8. Okay, so what's 0 squared? Well, it's 0 times 0, so it's -2 times 0. All right, my parentheses are getting a little sloppy there. -2 times 0 minus 7/8. All right, well, anything times 0 is 0, so this is 0 minus 7/8. So my solution here is just going to be -7/8. That's it. And that one, by the way, would be a maximum because we have a -2 in front here. If we look at problem 1, we had a 4 in front, so that's a minimum for the vertex. All right, let's try another problem. Let's go down here. The function f of x is defined by f of x equals 3 times 2/5, quantity 2/5 minus x squared plus 3/4. What is the value of f of 2/5? All right, so f of 2/5 equals 3 times 2/5 minus 2/5 squared plus 3/4. All right, 2/5 minus 2/5 is 0. So it's 3 times 0 squared plus 3/4. Probably seeing, okay, the answer is going to be 3/4. That's right, because 0 squared is 0 times 0, so it's just 0. So 3 times 0 plus 3/4. So again, 3 times 0 is 0, so 0 plus 3/4 equals 3. Let's do a better 3 there. One got away from me. So the solution here is going to be 3/4. That's our solution for problem 3. Let's try one more. All right, the function f of x is defined by f of x equals -7 times the quantity 8/5 minus x squared minus 1 1/2. What is the value of f of 8/5? Okay, so f of 8/5 equals -7 times 8/5 minus 8/5 squared minus 1 1/2. All right, so this is going to be -7. 8/5 minus 8/5 is 0 squared minus 1 1/2. Okay, 0 squared, 0 times 0 is 0. So -7 times 0 minus 1 1/2. Okay, -7 times 0 is just 0 minus 1 1/2. So my solution here is a -1 1/2 or -3/2 or -1.5. Okay. All right, that's all there is to it. So anyways, if you know people that might like this, please share it with them. That might help them out. Also, if you like this video and helped you out, please like and subscribe. Thank you.